Hello everyone, and welcome to a bit of an offbeat episode of Final Fantasy V Forge of Fiesta. I decided to, since it's the weekend and starting, I decided to do it a bit early and at a different time. I hope I'm coming in clearly to anyone who is hearing. I had a bit of a network error option from Twitch, which said that things were not transmitting, so I had to reload. Now, as we're beginning for real, hold on. I did a bit of off-screen grinding once again. Hold on as I see whether the quick save or the other save is, okay. They seem to be more or less the same. So let me check. So let me explain what I did. I have 45 turtle shells and 62 dragon fangs, which are very good items for a chemist. I have 8 dark matters, which I'm going to be holding on to. But basically around this part of the merged world map, you can encounter grass tortoises. While you can encounter them a bit earlier, in World, in World 1, I was unable to grind. Let me just show you how useful they are. Maiden's Kiss and Turtle Shell does Succubus Kiss, which is a magic power at 255. I think only Flare is, like, equivalent at being 254 attack power, although that one ignores any form of magical defense. So, that was just with our chemist who does not have summon, and since it's keyed off of spell power, I decided to give my summoner mix, which should be really powerful. Other things that, hold on. Bringing up the mix list right now. Alright. So, I recently got 3 legendary weapons from the first tablet that we received. So now we have other things that we can do. Since we were headed over to Crescent Island, let's see what's up over here. We heard that Sid and Mid were around in the area, but we don't exactly know their whereabouts. Tower of Strength is one on the right. Cast spells if you will, won't help in a fight. Wonder what's up with that. Heard about a phantom village appearing in a forest. I wonder what's up with that. Oh no, the Earth Crystal destroyed the prosperity of this once bountiful town. Tower on the left is magic past. Even bulging muscles make the enemies laugh. There's strange noise coming. Yeah, we did see a tower. Oh, there's Mid. Oh no. Sid's in danger, again. We keep hearing more about this strange mirage town forest thing. Let's talk to the minstrel. Nothing new here. Let us head north. I doubt we'll get any new things into shops, but just to check. Yeah, nothing we haven't seen before. Well, there's only one way out of here, so let's go that way. Off to save Sid. Fork Tower. Uh-oh. There's a barrier preventing us from going farther. That may be a sign of something. Maybe we have to come back later. Sorry, Mid, but, saving your grandpa will have to wait. Oh, I hate saying that, especially with Kryl in the party. Okay. a good amount of ability points. We did hear about the page giving us Bahamut, but I don't know if we're ready for it yet. We may be, but it may be difficult since it is Bahamut, and since it's a summon, we definitely know it'll most likely involve a fight of some sort. You know what? Let's try it. You do not want to fly over the void holes, because one of them, especially in your Tycoon Castle, will cause you to, what's the word? It will cause you to basically go to the final dungeon earlier than usual. I think you can leave, but it's not something I necessarily want to risk. Looks like we cannot really land anywhere in North Mountain. I think that's a hint that we may need, like, a black chocobo or something. So how do we get there? It's not as in marking on the map. Oh. Silly me, it should be in the forest in Crescent. I'm just so close and it just flew all over. No, wait, I'm wrong again. Okay. Even though the enemies got off Berserk, we can still cast magic or do non-attack related things if we had it previously set. Okay. I know where to go. See this forest? We gotta wander about in here until we trigger something. Oh, this isn't a normal battle swirl. And it doesn't have any typical town music. It's very mysterious sounding, too. Wow. They sell... The Phantom Village sells some really high-end equipment. Unfortunately, we're a bit low guild-wise, so there's only so much we can get. Their inns are super cheap, though. Seems like they say they float within the rift. So does that mean the people who were sucked in by the void might be survivors? Or are they just the lucky ones? Dying dragons, you say? Well, the only really big thing would be the black cowl for our Nedgen chemist, and a crystal helm, and a crystal helm or crystal shield for Ferris. Okay. Let me tell you about rings. Oh, he's telling us something we already know, but along with the, yeah. And here's a secret shop, Lamia's Tiara. Prevents confusion and enhances the ability to perform sword dance. Useful if you're using a dancing dagger. It negates poison and protects against poisoning. We have plenty of antidotes, so that's not a big priority. We're definitely going to want more coral rings for two particular bosses. So, Hermes sandals are useful because not only do they cast haste wear, they also prevent a bunch of different status effects. Alright. Oh, there it is. There's our black chocobo. Right. Oh, this is also one of the only shops in the game that... Oh, never mind. They sell the exact same level 1 summons we've seen everywhere else. False alarm, folks. Nothing to see here. There's a person up there, looks like. But how to reach him? Alright. And he sells some high-level magic. A very weird town, but also one that's kind of fun to explore. Really nails the overworldly feel. He says, oh, we hear more about, oh, we have a thief knife. It allows you to steal while attacking, which is good if you don't have a thief in the party. Almost anyone can equip it. Just right now, it is pretty powerful. Actually, I like Twin Lance. Yeah. Let's talk to the people in the bar first before going further in this secret area. Appearing and disappearing like a desert mirage, where 1,000 years pass a single day. What, no bard song? Oh well. Here the walls of Phoenix, more about Phoenix Tower. Not to be confused with Fork Tower. Let's go south. And talk to this guy. We'll give you something. First you gotta, you gotta ride around the world on Yellow Chocobo. How's that? Well, with that huge big land bridge thing, that should be doable. Fairly certain there's a piano somewhere in the town. Okay, thank you. Ah, didn't really need to use the inn. Oh, I want to speak to that person. Town has 2 merchants in every store. Yep, 1 normal and 1 secret. And here's the hidden piano, which is like in this tiny little room where you can't really have an audience to play. Very weird. After a bit more practice. I think we had plenty of practice in this game by now. If we tried to go through here, something weird happens and we can't. If we go north, we see a secret shop. Look at how expensive those Shurikens are. Hug. And we can speak to the weapon shop guy. Nothing we can really... Nothing new that we can really use. So far we're pretty well stocked, save for getting some coral rings, which hopefully we'll be able to do after clearing out a few dungeons. Alrighty. Much like the Black Chocobo is a bit slower than the airship. It can't fly over snow-capped peaks. On the plus side, though, since it can land in forests, that will give us access to more areas of the game. But before doing that, let's see what happens if we ride around the world on Boko. Is there a forest nearby? Well, yeah, but I don't really think we can reach Boko this way. Oh well, one thing at a time. We'll land in this conveniently placed forest. Okay, this is the Wind Shrine. That's where it went off to. Okay, sorry. I just realized I'm off by a bit. Forget if they're weak to that or not. One more hit should do the trick. Okay, we're a bit weakened, so let's heal ourselves. Oh, I guess they took the water from the recovery spring to take to the sealed castle, of Kusa. Alright. This should be the correct area. There's two areas we can go to. There's that more northern mountain, and then there's that tower in the southwest. We're going to go to the mountain first. And, ooh, an Ankhead. Now that's an interesting thing, because an Ankhead is one of those Dungeons & Dragons specific monsters. They're basically like a giant, ferocious ant being that can burrow through and attack, that can burrow through the ground and attack people. I forget if they like eating the flesh of elves or they hate the taste. It's one or the other. I could be confusing them with the Bullet, which is another, like, digging monster in D&D. However, they don't stand a chance against us. Right, we're back at North Mountain. It looks a bit different, but they're same old monsters. Oh man, the Gaily Cat. Long time no see. What? Let's give them the chicken knife. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show. Ferris mastered Ninja, and now they can fight with two weapons in each hand. However, I noticed when trying to do it two-wielding knight swords, it wasn't really all that good. In fact, using two-handed with a single knight sword was overall much better, so that's why I've been doing it. But otherwise, two-handing two different weapons is very, very useful offensively overall. It's one of the best physical abilities you can learn in this game. I'm still bothering these fights instead of running because they still give 1 ABP, which is better than nothing. And it also makes me feel big and mighty when I'm doing mad damage. Ah, that didn't do anything. I think it's because the Magus Rod counts as various elements, maybe. We have plenty of antidotes, so we don't exactly need to worry about that, but... You know what, since we're so weak, this is basically free healing for us. That rope bridge is still holding after all this time. Very impressive work. They're now just a harmless, cute kitty cat. Before proceeding northbound, let's make sure we have what we want. because we have a dragon waiting for us here, and this time it's not a wind drake. It's Bahamut. Uh-oh. You have broken the seal. If you can best me in battle, I shall award you my power. Ooh, the ultimate summon. I'm ready if you are. Okay, so first off, we are going to want to have Carbuncle on. And after that, let me see. We're going to use Turtle Shell and Maiden's Kiss. It has a bit of high evasion, I think, which is why it's missing a lot. Bahamut, you may notice, is not initially attacking. That's because he has a big thing he needs to recharge, like Mega Flare, which we all directed onto him. For 9,999, baby. Holy Water and Eye Drops will help boost elemental damage, so we're definitely giving that to Lena. Ooh, still deals quite a good amount. Maybe. Let's try, nope. Who needs it the most? I think she does. Ouch. Let's put up Golem in case that continues. We want to do a Dragon Fang plus High Potion on the Knight. That'll increase their level and plus their overall power. Oh no. Ah! That sucks. Pushing Phoenix down on her. Okay, good. Golem still. I do have to appreciate the difficulty of these late game bosses. Okay, thank goodness for that. It's gonna be another 9,999. Oh! Great! Sadly, Ray won't be getting any ability boost, but a victory's a victory. But damn! Ferris has now mastered 2 classes. And on top of that, we have the mighty Bahamut summon. Heck yeah. Feeling really accomplished right now. Since it's not exactly ideal to just carry around a class you mastered, we're going to either want to have Ferris as a summoner or chemist. I think we're going to make her the summoner. So what should Kryl be? Already a knight? Let's do a chemist as well. Okay, summoner, ninja, knight. Okay. What do we want to give for... No. Two-handed. Odd how it doesn't optimize the chicken knife. Yeah. I did read, however, that Sword Dance and Rapid Fire can get around the Pixel Remaster's chicken knife's percentage chance of fleeing. So there's that. Once again, let's put Ray at the front of the party. Defense 38, 19, 23, 14. Okay. That's good. Right, we've got Bahamut down. And since we're most likely going to rest anyway, just for fun, let's see Bahamut. Deals major damage to all enemies with white-hot energy. Casts Mega Flare. Let's see it in action. Heck yeah. These chicken knives is so broken, but on the other hand, the boss fights are still reasonably difficult. Oh no, I'm gonna waste another Bahamut. Oh well. No skin off my back. That's a very morbid saying, skin off my back. Sounds painful. I do have to wonder how it, the origin of the term. Very nimble cat. Lena's almost to the next ninja level. That's good to see. I think we'll level up just as we exit the dungeon even. Oh well. So much for that. Alright. Now that we got this awesome Bahamut magic, let's put it to good use. How does it fare against these much stronger monsters, I wonder? One-shotted them. Okay, Lena now has Fro, so if she ever becomes a summoner again, we can still do major elemental damage with the scrolls. In case we don't want to, you know, use up our rods. Oh no. Oh, double no. I don't know if Tent will heal all of it, but I kind of want to conserve my cottages. I can always buy more, but they're expensive. And if this is not enough... Oh, it is enough. Wow, Sildra's power is like on par with Bahamut's, and at a fraction of the cost. Okay, yeah, we're pretty up there. We can do it. Okay, Phoenix Tower. This is a bit of a gimmicky dungeon, because when you go up, I want to make sure we have at least 5 elixirs. We have 14 more than enough. We have 2 choices. And once again, it's back to the Dawn Warriors. If we choose the wrong section when to go up, we fight Soul Cannon or like a mini-boss. Although by now, Soul Cannon should hopefully be much easier. Ta-da! And now we can go up. You may notice there's no chest, but there are plenty of items we can get. Well, just to save time, I'm going to make the enemies here are also all interesting. They all are like monsters that are highly associated with femininity, like dryads and lamias, stuff like that. They're also very strong and have a variety of status effects they can use, but given my strong-ass party, I'm just mowing them down. Right? Now, like every 5 levels, there are these 2 pots, and we want to quick save before making use of them. Welp, looks like someone's getting revived. Man, the chemists make such great healers, as long as you have the items to spare. Yeah. Mini persists even after the battle. And yes, they even have their own sprite. Hold on, let me make sure these all look like good things. On each level of pots, one of them holds Gil. The other is a monster in a box. A magic pot. These are overall beneficial creatures. They ask for an elixir and continue healing themselves. We want to give them an elixir because if they thank us for it, alright, they flee. And you get 100 ability points, which is really great for leveling up certain jobs. Sometimes they'll ask for more elixirs, which is why it's a good thing to quick save before each one, so you don't end up dumping all of your elixirs on them, tempting as it may be. Okay, Maiden's Kiss, Turtle Shell. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Oh well. We have like 12 to 13 more. I mean, even after we've been kind of liberal with elixirs in this game, we still have, like, about a dozen. Ooh, Sermi Sandals. I think that's worth losing one elixir over. And yeah, this dungeon is more or less just more of the same in regards to going up. Wait. If I have a thief knife, maybe I can steal good stuff from him. That may be an idea. I think I very well may try that. Oh no. This one counterattacks with various dances. Yeah, this dungeon can be actually pretty tough due to the enemies depending on your party setup. And yes, it's also a dungeon where once you beat it, you have to go all the way back down unless you have teleport. Which I don't exactly mind doing, but here we are. Alright, poison, nothing that we can't handle. That Succubus Kiss is useful to do even if you have, like, full HP, because just nearly 2,000, that's great. There's just no comparison. Hey, 10,000 gil this time. You know the drill. Alright. Kryl is really gaining a lot of phoenixes. Now, I think there should be 2 more of those magic pots, if I'm correct. Ouch. Ooh! That's good. It's self-explanatory. Wearing the Reflect Ring, it automatically has Reflect on you. On the other hand, we have Carbuncle, so that kind of makes that a bit not as useful, but for certain Fiestas... why do I keep doing that? I'm sorry. On the other hand, I'm getting, like, these really useful accessories out of it, so it's like... 10 elixirs. Uh-oh. Stoned. Hopefully this should be enough to take him down. Well. We got a Lamia's harp out of that. It's superfluous by now. Another pot room. Getting even more and more gil this way. It's great. Ouch. Hopefully some wintry snow can wilt these beauties. Just enough. Looks like Ray is very soon going to master the Knight, so I don't exactly want to waste a magic pot on that. So I'm gonna move around a little and trigger another fight. Oops. Meant to have the much more powerful Sildra be the one. Never good reflect ring. Yeah, Shiva should do it. Okay, so once again, we got a switch out job. He already mastered that and Ninja. Let's have him as a chemist. Now we gotta switch out to chemist with... Ninja or summon? Okay. Okay, so we have Chemist, Knight, Ninja, Summoner. All of whom can use a good boost from a magic pot. I wonder if they just into Pixel Remaster just automatically flee. And we gain 2 job levels at once that way. Very efficient. You know what, let's... Okay. Okay, I think there's 2 more magic pots. Yeah, there are. Parfin, nope. I should have used Thief Knife with her instead. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Oh, someone's getting resurrected now. At this point, a lot of these monsters are a bit more of an inconvenience. blocks on the way up. Oops. Sometimes it's different enemies, some of which are specific to this place. Okay. Let's see if it has any goodies to steal. Guess not. Oh well. Okay, 20th floor. Fine elixirs. Ouch. Well, I got 9 of them, so we have plenty to spare. Okay, I'm almost certain nowadays only need 1. In prior versions of Final Fantasy, sometimes it was random whether or not they'd flee, otherwise they just keep asking for more elixirs. As for why I just don't kill them normally, I think they're like really, really super strong, or they give out less powerful rewards, one or the other. Let's just do Bahamut, see if that does any more. Not as much, I think it's because you have that elemental rod. Ouch. Tiny and dead. That's a sad-looking sprite. There's Mini Kryl. Oh no. That is not good. Uh-oh. Oh, that's another thing about Finkstar. You can't really flee from a lot of these things, too. In fact, our job levels are so high. Lena can easily tank 100. So can Kryl. Ray would just about be it, but Ferris as a summoner, it'll be a bit of a waste if we have her just immediately mastered, so let's make her the chemist. So that means Ray has to be the summoner. Okay, he can easily do both of those. They can easily both do both of those. Okay, let's just make sure they both have the best that they can. Alright, that was a clean way going from one to the other. This magic pot, since it's the final one in the dungeon, also has a bit of a special thing, besides just yet another phoenix down. It is a weapon. Not in the battle itself, but once the pot drops. It's an Avis killer. Avis is like a dragon type of enemy. It is a bow, so not much we can do with that. Okay, give me a moment. Another reflect ring. Can't complain about that. I think we should also have at least enough money to also buy 2 coral rings. One more and then we'll have an entire set for the party. Okay, how many reflect rings do we have? 4! Good. I remember since I wanted EXP and completion, I triggered the wrong door on each of these things, and by then my party was like so wiped out by the time we got like just to the top. Oh no. This should be the final one. Soul cannon, baby. I don't think there's anything to steal, but just in case. No biggie at all. The choices of those fights are either Banzer Coral, Liquid Flame, Kusa Beast, or Soul Cannon, all of which we have seen at this point in time. Ooh, we're at the top now. Ooh, it's a Windrake. Could it be? Yes, Huryo, the original one. What's it doing up here? Heard earlier about the souls of dragons going to be reborn as phoenixes. Could this be it? He says he wants to help you. Uh-oh. Everything's red now for some reason. And Hiryu's just lighting itself on fire. Why? Well, I assure you, this is all for a very good reason. Aww. Seems to be a recurring theme. Lena sacrificing and poisoning herself for the Windrakes. The Windrakes sacrificing themselves to save the party and help fly him to safety. Another flashback. We saw a little bit of this about Ferris being reluctant to ride on the Windrake and King Tycoon having to find a doctor by taking off onto Windrake. Lena. Oh god. It's like her teacher's gonna try and talk some sense into her. What's more? Now, regardless of whatever choice you do, here you will survive. You can't actually cut out his tongue. It's just... yep. Looks like there's an odd-looking sprite over her you. I think that's a shadow that's misplaced. And now we have the Phoenix Summon. Casting Phoenix, I believe, is pretty expensive, but it also revives every KO'd party member. Well, just let's see what it does. 99. For all health, it also attacks enemies with fire, so it's very expensive, but very useful. Since we are going to have to go all the way back down this tower, let's make sure we can stand up to the trials to come. And I'd say we're more than ready. Man, having a time mage would be so useful here. You wouldn't have to worry about whatever. Okay, another reflect was stolen. Since we have more than 4, I think we can just sell off the ones in bulk. Plus side, the other big thing in Phoenix Tower is we got our jobs leveled up a lot, which I'm happy about. At this point in the game, I think almost every party member has at least 2 of their jobs mastered. Lena doesn't. Corral only 1. Ray has 2. Ferris has 2. Interesting how that worked out. Very inconvenient. This is pretty aggravating. I don't think I have anything that can make us immune to sleep. Wait, you actually needed to target a character. Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. Let's burn them all to a crisp, baby. Trying to move diagonally, but I kept missing the stairs. This mug seems to pop up pretty rarely, so it's not always a surefire bet. Okay. Well, so much for that. Uh-oh. Okay, good. One of them for a change. Hardly any. Oof. Yeah, Sildra's definitely going to be a mainstay for much of the rest of the game by now. Okay, Ferris Master recover. The top level capstone ability for the chemist is revive, which I was mistaken in that recover restores just virtually any status effect besides KO, whereas revive revives a KO'd party member for free. I don't know if it's to full HP or not, but I'd kind of expect it given how early game even buying Phoenix Downs are, even if they can be a bit expensive. Jesus, when they get critical attacks, it may almost be worth considering summoning Golem for some of these battles. Just so you don't have to, like, waste more Phoenix Downs and stuff. Then again, Effers are almost as expensive as Phoenix Downs, so it's like a trade-off, really. Ooh, a rainbow dress. That's another dancing-only item. Jesus. Oh, I hope I don't accidentally have the chicken knife on. If I do, I think I just screwed over. Oh, that was a close call. Just about virtually every fight is doing massive drain on our party HP. So glad I really heavily stocked up on all these potions and stuff. Even though it may be painful into early game, having a white mage as a win job, I would not be regretting it by now. Let's just say. That's what I'm talking about. Right, nearly there. Hey, just made our job that much easier. Isn't it just me, or is that less AP than usual? Does monster dooming themselves count as defeating them? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. That's why it may have been less. Just a Fury, though. A game Fury. Third floor. Second floor. First floor. And we're free! Finally free! Now we earned a well-earned, deserved rest. Oh wow, that save 20 is Galoof rescuing us from Castle Exdeath. Talk about a blast from the past. Alright. Let's go back to the Phantom Village. We are now flush with wealth, our newfound wealth. Oh well, it's not like we weren't gonna auto-attack anyway. Alright, if I recall, the ring shop was back here to the left. Or wait, this I think was the powerful shop. Yeah. Ooh. Before doing anything else. Nope, nothing new. That guy, if we go around the world twice with Boko, he gives us a Mirage Vest. Which I think automatically casts image on the wearer. No, we don't want to be here. I think I took a wrong left turn at Albuquerque. Or wait, I think it might be the one to the left. No, it's just a chocobo clearing. I think it's this. Yeah, it's this one. Alright. Let's... A rainbow dress grants the ability to perform sword dance, which we also got with... Okay, we just need 6,000 more somehow. Now we have 4 coral rings. This is going to be such a lifesaver for 2 bosses in this game. I'm not even joking. And we have a mere 505 gil left, but it's worth the sacrifice. Right, now, let's go back to Boko and try to do that little loop-de-loop around the world. Poor Boko. Poor, unloved, undeserved Boko. Out of commission for much of the game. I think it's down here. Yeah, it's down. It's here. We just gotta... Okay. There we go. And now, we're gonna go around to the land bridge. Going past the Fork Tower. Let's see if we trigger it early this way. Otherwise, we can just continue going. We don't trigger random encounters, so it's like, it's eh. Alright, they're all defeated. Hopefully the next one, yep. Let's see if he gives it to us now. Okay. Doesn't count, it's gotta be the full way around. Basically, find our way back to the airship. Let's keep going. It does remind me a bit where there was a similar but much easier challenge in Final Fantasy III where the initial floating continent you started out on, you could also go around the world on a chocobo. And then you would basically get like this really cheap consumable item as a sort of reward. But if you were like playing on Pixel Remaster, you got an achievement for it, so it all works out in the end. Right? If we go a bit south, that should lead us back to the airship. Which Boko will most likely be for the rest of the game. Sorry, Boko, but... Alright. Don't tell me I have to do that again. I did. Wow, the music stopped. Haha. Victory. Did you pass? Oh, he now tells you about the waterfall, which may be a hint if you haven't gone to Magic Lamp. Anyone can wear it. It's magical wear. Does... So, who should we give it to? Well, I suppose we can give it to someone who's a bit... We'd give it to the summoner, but they're a bit more fragile at the moment. We're gonna stop off, rest up at the inn, and once we get here, we're going to go find another notable summon in this game. Remember that sealed doorway in Castle Ball? Well, Castle Ball is now in the far southwest, And it seems to be near the village of Jackal. Remember that place we tried climbing up in Jackal Cave? But it just led to, nowhere. Well, now it leads somewhere. Now you can see, Ferris, like, glowing all intimidating-like. Man, so much damage. I read somewhere that discals that are disappearing are being eaten by skull eaters, which is kind of a funny, imagining. Because, you know, day after are a lot of skull buttons in this dungeon. Bit of waste, but I want it to be fast. Fast again. Easy enough. And as you climb up, we're going to go somewhere other than the world map. Give you free guesses as to where. Ah, we're back in Castle Ball. And now we unlock it, so we now have an alternate route in. It's much of the same enemies, some pretty strong object arts, but nothing that we can't handle at this point in the game. First, let's go north across these haphazard cracks and holes. Hopefully this is enough to kill him. Yep, it is. 8 ability points. You can see why this is a very favorable grinding spot for getting job levels. Right. Okay. Once again, another green summoning orb. Before touching it, let's make sure everyone has something useful. Oh, Ray does not have something equipped. Well, let's give him Mix. And let's also give Ferris Mix. You know what? I'm gonna try getting magic stat higher. Because a lot of these mixed things are... Now let me just make sure I have my mixed list up. Came here trying to best me, eh? A pity I don't have time to fight the likes of you. I could spare you, say 1 minute. Still on Rumble? Yes, this is a timed boss battle. Odin, the Norse god. Special music, too. So, Maiden's Kiss and Turtle Shell. Kiss turtle shell. Oh shit. Excalibur heals, so... Alright, that's enough. If you do not defeat him, the battle ends, but it's not a game over. You just get tossed out of the battle and are knocked back a bit on the map. I think it was a game over if you... in the earlier versions. But regardless, we now have Odin. That felt really good. Now as a summon monster, Odin is a bit costly. Once again, the text is a bit overlapping. He can do one of two things, much like Chocobo. Zenitsuken, insta-death chance against all enemies. Gunjir, which deals measured damage to one enemy instead. He's sort of an acquired taste, because you definitely don't want to waste an insta-death, particularly against boss and heavy enemies. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Oh, and now I need to get back Excalibur. Wait, where is it? Don't tell me I glitched out. Okay, this is a bit worrying. I definitely did not throw it. Okay, there it is. Don't know what was up with that. Don't know if I should report that as a bug, or maybe my eyes were bad and I missed it somewhere. Double chicken knife. Bit of a downside. Upstairs now. Let's see if they have anything new to say since we're in the new world. Oh, now they realize that King Aloof is done for. Down for the count. You and me both, pal. Aw. Oh, and this Moogle can speak. Could he before? I don't recall. Thank you. We need to restock on items? I don't think so. Just a short trek back. Now, the next area is that big land bridge. We have to walk along it manually. but it's treated as plains for some reason. Ooh, that's some nice damage. We are in the Island Shrine. And I bet you guessed what these monsters will be. Yep, gargoyles again. We still gotta kill both of them, but fortunately it's not like we're low on area of effect on multi-target spells. So here goes nothing. Easy peasy. Another page from the book is gone. Kissed by wind, one tablet rests. So fortune chests. I'm definitely going to be using blue magic. Oh, never mind. Wait. There's actually a secret passage. Okay, preemptive strike against an executor. I forget what this creature's deal is, but no matter. Yeah, can't say no to more Gale. Alrighty. Man, our party's so powerful. One moment, please. Dang, can hardly walk without getting an encounter. Ooh, good thing we're not multiple levels of 5. Yeah, I think we're actually pretty far off from... Ooh, we're getting a bit close there. We need to finish it up early if we can. Ouch. Ah, very cleverly hidden chest. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Now, this vent puzzle, you use the same entrance, but depending on what switch you do, it can change where you end up. So, you want to go here to get something. A chest with an elixir. Press the left switch. It's gonna lead us through another dead-end room. This will be a chest with 9,000 gil in it. Like I said. Ooh, there's a bunch of them. Very strange name for a monster. I wonder if it's like a name for a demon in a foreign language. Or if the game designers are just trying to sound fancy, one or the other. monster in a box. Scary music too. So let's do a high potion and a dragon fang on our brave knight. Uh-oh. Well, at least we have multi-target. Okay, what does heal status effects? One moment, please. Phoenix down plus turtle shell. Remedy. Alright, we see which one's the real one now. For that we get a Rising Sun. Equipable by fiefs and ninjas. It's ranged boomerang. You can wield it and back. No. I'm not used to these air vents. They're like the only dungeon with them. Even though there's a save point, it's a bit deceptive. The boss is going to still be a bit a while. This is more like a transitory station. Even without, like, high magic stat, that just deals so much damage, it's like our bread and butter. For a lot of chemist builds. Okay. This monster can be... The monster in the box, I think, is semi-random, but many people say it's most often Mecha Head. Okay. Yeah, I know it's cheap. But I definitely feel like I should start saving those combinations more for more difficult battles. Especially since we still have a few dungeons left before we beat the game. Alright, another Protect Ring. That's good. Oh, the Damned. Long time no see. Oh, fuck. I thought I had Ferris on for the healing staff. Oh well. Crystal Helm. We could have bought that earlier, but we saved some gil this way. We need to go to the northwest area for an effort. An easy 8. Just... recall, yes, they are weak to holy. Uh-oh. We have someone susceptible to level 5 death now. Hold your horses. Okay, beast killer. A whip. Effective against magic beasts. I forget exactly how broad that category is. Oops, went south too much. Gotta go left. Okay, that should easily finish him off. Nothing else for us here. A lot of dead rooms. This room is a bit trappy. We'll fall through if we go the wrong way, so... Ooh, this is a pretty strong enemy. If I recall, it's going to be weak to wind, so... Oh no, it's not. It's the opposite. You know what? At this point, I almost feel tempted to just go all out with Bahamut. Yeah, see, even there it's still alive. Amazing. I forget how much hit points this thing has, but I do recall it's like a ridiculous amount. I don't know if it's heavy or not. If it can be affected by instant death with Odin, otherwise I'd try that maybe. Okay, I definitely need to get her on a better row. Oops. Okay, thank goodness we have Phoenix. Very costly in magic points, but it's for times like this that it's good. Only one. Okay. I guess I can live with that. Jesus, so much. If only we had that a ranger for the Avis killer option. Okay, thankfully. Next time I just go screw it, getting a chicken knife. Okay. No. Alright. Alright. It's chicken knife time. If we flee, that's good. Otherwise, yeah. Wow, they're getting real awfully generous with these consecrated circles. Okay, we have 2 more chests. Yep, they're on the left and the right. Some nice dark matter. Half our party's levels multiple of 5. Circlet can be equipped on quite a bit of people, but will it outrank a nifty gold hairpin? Yes. Yes, it does. So before picking up this tablet, we want to, oh! I don't think we've seen these creatures before. Numbblade, I think they paralyze you. Yep. Just like I said, for some reason, why is he not healing? Why is the healing blade not working? That's weird. Going to be a bit different. Because this next boss, area of effect attacks are actually a bad idea to use. Ooh. Blood Sword is not ideal, but we've got to take what we can get, kind of. Yeah. Summoner can still be good to cast, like, Carbuncle and stuff. So let me see if I can do something other than... Yeah. As we pick this up, in some versions, he's saying he was a bit more sexist, saying, "Oh, I'm just encountering a bunch of girls." This enemy boss is Wendigo, and the thing is, only one of them's real. The rest are illusions. He's a very powerful blaze spell if you try and hit all of them at once. So he also paralyzes half our party, so we want to get rid of that quickly. Phoenix plus Turtle Shell. Let's try the top right first. Okay, as he flashed, that means he's now a different person. Let's try this one. Alright. Okay, let's do Golem. Most of these attacks are obviously physical. And just to have double insurance, let's also do Carbuncle. Good, good. Nope. We've been overall lucky with hitting the right ones so far. Restoration plus Dragon Fang on our knight. Yes. Yes. Double yes. Easy peasy, and a nice 20 ability points. And now we have 2 out of the 4 tablets with us. All's well that ends well. And now it looks like it unlocked the barrier to the Fork Tower. Very convenient to us. Also, resting place of the strongest black magic and white magic spells. Too bad those won't be much of use to us. Powers are not skilled, and both spells removed in unison. Both shall be destroyed in turns. Seems like we're gonna have to do some clever maneuvering. Right, back to the funky music. Weird. Didn't trigger any pit traps. Wonder what's up with that. Oh no. Yeah. 2 for 1. Won't be long now before we get max job levels and yet more classes. A bit excited to see that. I want to remember how these lever works. I think if they're both up, that'll lead us to the beginning. If not, well, we should have trial and error. Yep. Man, I love how strong my party is. Feels like real accomplishment, too, after all we've been through. And you can either go left or right, but so it's not like you're locked into one section. We're going to go back to the sealed castle. Okay, it is northeast of us. But before then, two-handed summon. Okay. So powerful, regardless of the chicken knife. Let's just... Yep. By taking the water from the Wind Shrine, I guess they took all the useful water. Now, we don't really need the other legendary weapons, because a lot of them are best for, or specific to classes that aren't others. And, ooh, just the other one is talking about besides Shield Dragon, Exdeath Soul. Ooh, looks like this is going to be a tough one. Okay, very tough indeed. He is a random encounter, but as you can imagine, very difficult. Just keeps hitting us with this instant death attack. Let's see if Golem can block Reaper's sword. Hopefully he can. Alright. With Holy, that's really good. Okay. Now we're doubly insured. Goliath Tonic for Ferris. Holy Water and Dragon Fang for some major holy damage. Heh. Will that actually work? I don't think so. Oh. I did not like seeing that. Ah! Oh well. I don't really think you gain much besides a bestiary entry. But at least I got to show off the other powerful entity in the sealed castle. Although you don't encounter Exdeath Soul until after you get into World Free, so... What else can we use here? I think an Assassin's Dagger should be able to be wielded by Thief, a Ninja, or both. Let's see. As for the remaining ones... Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure a chemist can use staffs in our party, but I don't know if Sage will be ideal for him. Or her. Let's see. Whip, bow. Looks like another katana, axe, lance, bell, harp. Yeah, most of these are like specific to certain classes. Or I keep saying classes, I mean jobs. Ooh, Masamune. Let's just take that for bragging rights. Okay, so what do these do? Stage's staff, casts raise when used in battle. It can be equipped by chemists. Masamune guarantees first strike, casts haste when used in battle. Samurai only, Assassin's Dagger. Sometimes it automatically kills an enemy in one blow. Practically anyone can equip it. Okay, that's very useful. Well, everyone, it's starting to near the 2-hour mark. I can most likely go for an hour more, but right now I need to take a break. See you soon in a few minutes. Hello everyone, I'm back. Without further ado, let's blow this popsicle stand. I actually think I can take on if I use Golem. And I use Carbuncle. Hopefully it's not resistant against Holy. Alright. Oh, it seems to have bypassed Golem anyway. Oof. Okay, that's not a good sign. Still tough. Still may require an ideal party setup. Taking so damn long to escape. I wonder what's up with this. Oh, there the chicken knife is. Just pray for an escape. Ah. Please flee. Good enough. I wonder if we speak to him from north if he moves differently. Oh, no, we automatically move out. Without further ado, onwards to Fork Tower to save Sid. Sorry we kept you waiting there, buddy. Didn't mean to, but, you know, plot. Invisible walls, magical barriers, literally. Tablet said that the two spells have to be taken at the same time or towers will fall down. So this is the first time in the game we split up our party into two. I forget. One of them is the magic side, one of them is the thing. So, two mages go to the left, two physical attackers to the right. The good news is we have a pretty good mixture of parties. As a knight, she will be going to the right. Our ninja, thankfully, I think can do either magic or physical. It's the chemist that we have to be concerned about. Let's just do chemist on the right. It's also one visit location, so we'll need to make sure to get all the chests. Fortunately, there's only 4, so we don't exactly have to go searching hard. Okay, so now we have Summoner and Ninja. Just for fun, I'm going to show you what happens if you try doing, like, a physical attack in the magic area. Ooh, I guess nothing happens. I think they usually retaliate with a powerful attack. Flaremancers, I know, if you have the Thief, you can steal, I think, elixirs from them, or some other useful item. Haha! Appropriately named. Let's try it again. Yep, see, they retaliate by doing one-hit kills, so we definitely don't want to do that. So, hopefully our throw counts as magical. Let's see if it does. Uh-oh. Guess it's really is pure magic only. Fortunately, we have summon on both of the characters, so we can do that easily enough. Yeah, I should have probably used Seldra instead. Much more MP conscience. Okay, an effort in that chest. Yep, similar damage for a fraction of the MP cost. That's good. And we cannot go right. This area is blocked off. Ooh, they did not take that much. We're having a relatively easy time of this tower, I'm happy to see. A Wonder Wand is an interesting item. It casts a spell when used to attack and casts return when used to batter. The spells it casts are actually in a predefined order. And just to be on the safe side, I'm just going to copy-paste it. Okay, the Wonder Wand, it's a pretty weak rod, but it casts basically in a specified order, starting from Cure up to Osmos. It does weak spells, Cure, Poisonous, Silence, and then at the very end it starts casting things like Drain Break, Bio, the August spells, and and Flare on Death, so it's like a bunch of spells, so it isn't always the most efficient to use if you can more easily get those spells other ways. Right, now we go to our other party. And if I recall correctly, the penalty for using magic is basically you cannot use magic in this section. Special enemies. Let's just see what happens. Okay, that was easy. Hopefully mixes do not count as magic. But just for funsies, I'm going to see what happens if you do try using it as one. I'm sorry, I realize I may be mumbling a bit at times. Maybe I should have my voice more louder and clearer. Okay, so let's do Maiden's Kiss plus Turtle Shell. Okay. Nothing big so far. I guess it's only like explicitly magical stuff that causes it to trigger. Okay, that's a decent amount. Okay. We could definitely use a chemist in this physical tower. I'm very happy about that. Unless the enemy's glitched out. I don't think they have. Ooh. I remember back when they were Death Sickles. Oh, they have Bone Mail. Oh, yeah. Probably best to take that off in case we need actual healing. Okay, Defender. It's an interesting item. It's a Night Sword. Casts Protect when used in battle. Sometimes parries enemy attacks. It is plus 99, which makes it a bit worse than our Excalibur. We go in as our physical first. We are going to be fighting not one, but two boss battles. I like how they're like shouting in between the towers in a way that can make sense. They aren't exactly all that far from each other, at least for sound to travel. Now we have Minotaur. He's a bad looking boy. So let's do High Potion, Dragon Fang on our Brave Knight. Okay, they're strong against Holy. Hold on as I sweep it out for Defender. Okay, that's much better. Okay, let's do Dragon Fang on ourselves. Not that much. Okay, uh-oh. I think you're forgetting one thing. No magic in the Muscle Tower. And so begins his downfall. I think there might be a way to cheese it so he does cast Holy on you, but it's like, you don't really want to do that. Alright, and now we've mastered Lena's class, while also gaining Night Magic Holy. Now it's time to check out the other team. Yep, we all have 9 seconds, but fortunately that'll be more than enough time for us to make sure we have exactly what we want on ourselves. Fortunately, we don't have to worry about not winning the battle in 9 seconds. So, since it's obviously going to be a magical character, let's do this. Now, Omniscient reacts not only to physical attacks, but other things not deemed magic, in the sense that he'll cast Return and begin the battle over again. This is also where a Geomancer is considered overall weak class, especially for Fiestas, because Geomancer magic counts as physical, so that triggers it. Mega Flare, baby. You can, I think, use the Berserk status effect on Omniscient, so he can't use, you know, magic or cast Return, which is one way you can successfully steal from him if you have, like, a Thief or the Steal ability. I forget exactly what he steal from. Okay, we're hardly doing anything with Bahamut with her, so let's... I don't want to risk throw because we've been doing some good damage so far. Yeah, just in case. I don't know why. Just in case. Now, Holy Water plus Turtle Shell is back as Decider, which causes Berserk, and... oh. Well, looks like we can't do that. Well, the more we know. Fortunately, with Reflect, this battle goes by a lot faster. High Potion, Dragon Fang. Let's see if that makes us any better. I think it's only when used on him. Okay, that dealt a lot more damage. I'm happy to see that. Now let's do it on Ray next. Holy Water plus Eye Drop will be Elemental Power. It'll make all elemental spell damage will be increased, much like wielding a Magus Rod ourselves. So that should make her Shield Drug really good. Yes, very good indeed. Ooh, he's bringing out the big guns now. Haha! Hoist by his own petard. Hoist by his very own ultimate spell he is trying to protect. And we did all of that in 9 seconds. Just kidding. Alright. We fortunately also got all the chests in time, so It's good we don't have to worry about that. Now. Do we want to be formed any specific way? Okay, now that Lena has mastered the arts of knighthood, should we bring her back to being a chemist? Let's see. Let's see the other people's jobs. Getting high up as a ninja. We may want to keep her as that. Alright. Ray, you're going to be our chemist. Ferris, you are going to be our summoner. Yeah, and you are going to master the class pretty soon. Wait. Okay, looks like someone will have to be the knight regardless. Oh well. I think this is a good lineup. Knight, ninja, summoner, chemist. Alright, let's go down into the catapults. And yes, we can actually go back into the fire ship, even at this time. It's kind of funny how you can still do that, even after several other dungeons have been, like, closed off. And other locations way back from the original world. The fire-powered ship persists. Really speaks to Sid's ingenuity. Uh-oh. He's spinning around. Imagine if we completed the game early without getting Sid out. Poor Sid. Ooh. So it'll be a 3-in-1. It'll be an airship, a normal ship, and a submarine. Who needs chocobos now? I mean, the only thing left is making it so the airship can land in forests. That's really about it. Now we get some character development with Kryl. Yep. Don't know if it's related, but I definitely know some of the people who started... They did not necessarily invented airplanes like the Wright brothers did, but other people who are starting to popularize air travel and airplanes into the real world had a bit of a deal with the devil to make, because of course the military wanted to use it, particularly for World War I and II, and they're like... The military offered, hey, we can get funding, all the research we need, but we know that our inventions are going to be used to kill people, so how do you do that? I think there was like a Japanese anime recently about that, about a dilemma an engineer in Japan had around World War II about that. I don't know if it's the same thing, but it's like a same thing happens in Final Fantasy IV with Cid doing airships, where the Kingdom of Baron started to use them for evil ends. And then I think there was in Final Fantasy VII when Shinra wanted to use Cid's rocket ship, and he's like, no. So that seems to be a consistent theme with Cid throughout Final Fantasy, where whoever, due to his own moral conflictions or not understanding the consequences or whatever, his inventions are always like a double-edged sword in some way or another. I think it's really only Final Fantasy III Cid who has been more or less mostly benevolent. Alright, and since we can dive under the water, there's a certain sunken tower somewhere we may want to try finding. It should be nearby. Yes, there it is. The Sunken Tower of Vaults. Remember there was one particular crystal we couldn't get in the water crystal area? Well, this is the side quest for it. As soon as he walks, he's like, oh, I can't breathe underwater. That's right. There doesn't seem to be any chests here. You may get fooled a bit. That is a bit funny, because it's like, way back into Ship's Graveyard, we were able to go through, normally, the underwater section. Ooh, and it looks like shadowy creatures are assaulting us. They look a bit familiar to monsters we fought before. I wonder why that is. Ooh. But they fall just the same like any other. Oof. That's one very, very hardy boy. Ooh, you're gonna pay for that. Well, we got dark matter out of the deal. Oh, we're running low on high potions finally. Oh, you see that chest? Well, we're gonna see what's in here. It's not really treasure of a sort, but something probably even more valuable. Yeah! Nearly double our time. Actually, no. It just resets the timer to full. Which is like, okay, thanks for that, I guess. Okay, and Ferris has nearly mastered the Summoner. A nice place to grind for dark matter, if I do say so myself. Haha, I recognize these enemies. Mastered Call. Just to show you it. Call. Command. It's much like the magic lamp item, except it's sort of infinite use. However, it's not necessarily one we'll be relying on, so there's really only one more class where Ferris has that she hasn't mastered, so she's going to be our chemist, while Bart's is going to, once again, go back to summoner. And he has a good deal left before he is considered. Okay, is this how we want things set up? Yeah, I think so. Okay, before we pick up this shard, quick save. It has taken the first 2 acts, but now the amazing pastor of this crystal shard is within my competent grasp. Ah, we're not the ones speaking. Will you heed my warning? Nah. Unique boss music. My name is Go-Go. Mimic extraordinaire. The basis knows the very soul of mimicry, and my ability to aptly imitate anything, no matter the situation. Thus, I will imitate your every move. You too, I will type like when I cast a spell. Okay. So, Go-Go is really, really strong. So, we just want to do nothing and defend, because he's a mimic. If we don't do anything, he won't do anything. You can, of course, try to attack him, but I think he just rains down Meteor on you because he finds you to be dullards with no taste or sense of art. You can steal something from him, but then again, that triggers the tough battle. Goga's interesting also because even though he's technically a recurring character, you don't really see him again for like the rest of the series except for Final Fantasy VI. And in Final Fantasy VI, he is a party member, which many of you are familiar with. There have been some fan theories like maybe Go-Go from Final Fantasy V is the Go-Go from Final Fantasy VI, but I don't necessarily know. I mean, there should be more than enough time for this to last. Yep, we have about 4.5 minutes left. Perfect, just lovely. You've observed me doing nothing, and are copying my inaction. Or should I say, you're doing perfectly nothing. Perfectly! Yes, you feel it, the essence of mimicry. I give you my blessing. To follow the true path of imitation. Audio, break a leg. And he casts Spanish on himself, rather than just fleeing like a normal monster. And bam, we get an awful lot of ability points that way. And this is our final job shard in the game, Mimic. Or the Mime. So, I'm gonna talk a bit about it. The Mime class, not only... You may think it can equip anything, but it can't. It can only equip knives, rods, staffs, boomerangs, and shields, and some of the lighter armors. Now, when you equipped it, much like Freelancer, any jobs you mastered, their ability bonuses, the best, go onto the Mime. So if you have, like, Mastered Knight that has 23 strength, 23 stamina as pluses, that also applies to the Mime like the Freelancer. Also, on becoming the Mime, it has a base Mimic ability where it mimics the last thing done, but without a cost in items or magic points. It also, in addition to Mimic, can have... You can assign 3 different things of your choice, and they can be at pretty much any abilities you also know. So you can, like, have a Mimic with Rapid Fire, Summon, and items. It can also equip abilities that are passive, like, and not necessarily active commands. So you can have, like, dual wield, equip sword, and also chemistry. So yeah, it's late game, but it's useful. Also, the Mimic ability it teaches costs 999 ability points to master if you want to do it as a freelancer or as other classes. So it's also like the Red Mage in that it's very, very costly to upgrade. Technically speaking, you cannot get the Mimic in a normal Fiesta run unless you have something like a random run, or you get assigned jobs independent of the crystals. You can also, of course, buy a Mimic at the job fair. But overall, I sort of feel like, at least for me, having a Mimic would defeat the purpose of the Fiesta, because it's like, since it can Mimic and do other stuff and gain other abilities, like up to 3 rather than just the usual 1, it feels a bit self-defeating, but I can definitely see use for it for certain parties, certain strategies, certain builds. Okay, we have 2 minutes and 3/4 remaining. Okay. Kryl mastered the way of the blade. While all of us were out studying to be summoners, okay. Ferris is already a ninja, so... You know what? Let's make Lena the ninja. And... okay. Ninja, chemist, and I think Ferris he will have to eat, being the knight. Forgot if it was which one it was up. Okay, correct one. Really showing off all the different, a lot of different enemies we previously fought through in the game. Is it just me, or does this submarine feel like it's moving around faster? Before we go elsewhere, there is one more small section of the world I'd like to show you. Of the underwater world, that is. bit south of Karnak. There's a cave, and it's required to visit, even though it doesn't have any stuff. Well, required to visit in sense of getting located all areas completion. Ah, it's a male version of Mr. Cleo, Miss Cleo. I think back in the 90s, there was this, like, person claiming to be a psychic who can read people's future. You'd call her up and she'd say to read your future, but of course it would be, like, an absurd amount of money every minute, so it's basically just sort of like a scam. But this one is useful. Mr. Cleo tells us useful stats. Number of battles, monsters defeated, average experience, ooh, and the number of times he saved. 84% of chests. That's a good amount. Definitely making progress. Now I want to try and get 2 more tablets. And I know where one of them is. One of them is sort of a little bit of a bend around the chain here. If I'm correct, it should be on this side. Yep, a big, ominous-looking trench in the middle of the sea. Great Sea Trench has 6 chests for us. Right. Just double checking our abilities again. Good old standbys. Once again, the gargoyles. They'll be trivial to do by now in the game. If this doesn't do the trick, then I don't know what will. Right. Deeper than the ocean floor, yet enveloped by flames. Great Sea Trench. Ooh, look at those little sparks of fire flaring up. I like that touch. I don't think that was in the prior games. And, of course, we're in such a forlorn part of the world that the monsters here we're fighting are basically considered unknown. Since we're in a fiery trench, I wonder if water will be very effective against them. Looks like so. I don't want to accidentally use the chicken knife. Alright, that was enough to defeat them. Okay. Water scroll. All of these enemies are considered the undead type, which basically makes having a bard in your party with Requiem Song really useful, or White Mage who can just heal hurt them. Maybe I should use summon with her instead. Yeah, I think I should. This is an interesting looking area. We do not want to push this switch yet. Instead, let's keep going north. Okay, another mastered class. Is there any way we can arrange it so we have Ferris as a... Okay, let's say Ferris is the chemist. Lena is... Okay, Ferris is the chemist. Ooh, someone's gonna have to take it. So... Ferris is a chemist. Leia is still a ninja, or let's say Ferris is chemist. Leia is summoner. Cryle is chemist. And Rey is knight. Let's try that. Oh wait, I think he's very close to... Yep, he is. So let's have him as the chemist. Okay. If it's... I wonder if it's holy. Oh, if it's showing if it's holy magic, that should work well with the, power thing, so... Knight, ninja, summoner, chemist. Now, there's a bunch of switches in this room, but we don't want to hit all of them necessarily. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, dang. Poor Ferris, did we accidentally unequip you? Yeah, I think we did. Hopefully that doesn't trigger Spore. No, it doesn't. It seems to be only physical attacks. Alright. Another class mastered. We have a flame ring. Gates fire magic, but I think it makes you weak to either ice or water. Okay, we're definitely getting up there in terms of master classes. Should I keep him this way? Yeah, I will. I guess I may as well. It's not like we're... Okay. Antidote, Maiden's Kiss. We're gonna start floating our party. Everyone's floating. That should save us from the lava. Ouch. Do we want to hit the switch now? I think so. In spite of all those rods I bought, I haven't exactly been using them all that much. I guess they're like my equivalent of elixirs, just saving them for a rainy day. Right? Those other switches up above would have deposited us in lava if we hit them, so they're a bit of a don't necessarily touch this. No. We can easily defeat this battle in a quarter of that time. Counters. Very creepy enemies. Rather creepy location. Hey, we got half the chests. Looking good so far. Ooh. I don't like the looks of this. A very vertical room section of room. I see how to get to that one easily enough. Sorry, apologies for the dead air. Don't have much to say at the moment. Wow, they have an awful lot of HP. Right, we're probably going to master yet another job with yet another character. Very good to see. Imagine if we didn't have float, we'd be really taking a beating just moving through this lava. We'd actually probably have to time our treasures much more strategically on top of that. Such creepy enemies. I wonder why they're all undead specifically. Like, you'd expect maybe, like, aberrant deep-sea creatures, like you see in the Mariana Trench, as enemies. But undead and dwarves? Wow. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Oh, and in this Dwarven Kingdom, they can also... No, wait, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. If you approach from different sides, you can buy different stuff. Don't worry, we're not missing the chest. It's just later in. Lally-ho, that's the Dwarven word for hello. They're telling us more about... This game really wants us to know about the magic lamp, I guess. It's not a recovery spring, it's just further in. But before going there, let's go down. This very long and winding tunnel. What could be lying in wait for us at the end, I wonder? A dwarf. And it treats us to a view. Wow. See that little island trench thing and a red arrow? We're below, basically, the Mirage Forest. Kind of weird how they kind of condense and crunch down relative space when going through dungeons, and it's like, on the world map, you'd expect a dungeon to have been a lot more expansive to be like that. Now, before going any further, is there any way I can get it so that there are people without necessarily master jobs? Doesn't really matter all that much. Okay, I forgot. Okay, I'll try to get everyone floating in this battle. Exdeath do? I've got no clue, but ouch, ouch, sorry. As a chemist, it should restore double the amount. That's great for us. No, I did not mean to. Oh, okay. Better than nothing, I guess. Oh, we can also recharge the lamp and in that lake area with the dwarves if we push near the southeastern area. Alright. You need west, southwest, and south. So... 1 second. Ferris as chemist. Lena as... Ferris... Okay. Okay, looks like... Doesn't matter what class I is. Ferris as chemist. Ferris as a chemist. Lena as a ninja. Kryle as a... Also chemist. Oh well. Is there any way we can get with 2? What? Sorry, hold on. Yeah, she's much closer to leveling this way. Summoner, ninja, chemist, knight. Oh well. I gotta stop physically attacking those particular ones. What's happening? Well, that worked at least. Almost tempted to equip Smoke Bomb. Kaiser Knuckles, we already have those. Oh, that's the benefit of having them at 1. Then it'll block their attack. Okay, thank you very much, Lena. Okay, let's see if this does it. Yes, it does. Okay, before getting that, we are going to heal our party massively. Note to self, buy a shitload of potions when you get out of this trench. Uh-oh, what is that? Okay, this late into game, we're getting some comic relief henchmen. Sorry, fellas, but you don't really compare to Gilgamesh. Now, all of these enemies are not only undead, they also will respawn if they are... I forget, if you don't kill them a certain way. But they aren't heavy, so they can be easily taken out by Odin, as you just saw. Something's written on the tablet. Yeah, baby. Why would a meteor be associated with a deep sea trench? Did it crash into the sea trench? Oh well. Well, there's not much left for us here, so I suppose there's only one way to go but up. This was the area you could restore the power of the magic lamp. Never really had to use it, though. There's just so many different things you can use in this game. And even with the limitations of a 4-job Fiesta, we could still do a bunch of interesting stuff. Okay. Okay, does he have items for us? No, he does not. Oh well. We tried. Alright. Cheap, but you're not really seeing anything new here. So after this, there's only one more tablet room, which is a dungeon in Estuary Falls. That big waterfall can actually be entered via the submarine. And besides that, we will only have the interdimensional rift of Exdeath to go into, so... Okay, we are definitely hurting. Is it worth using Phoenix Downs? Not Phoenix Downs, Elixirs. Yes, I would say so. It is times like this in the game when our party is really hurting that an elixir would come in handy. I mean, I know Delava's just gonna sap it all away right again, but it's better than, like, a possible Toady party kill. Right? Boom. Easy peasy. And our poor knight is once again almost dead. Oh well. Man, that boss battle was easy. So it's almost as easy as the T-Rex, which we just killed with a single Phoenix down. That's also pretty funny. Yeah, I think Undead and Final Fantasy have a big weakness as bosses in that way. Okay, looks like we're going to, we accidentally closed a bridge off from us. Yep, there it is. Don't know why we would have needed to do that, but okay. Right. You may slow me down with your gunk, but I have a smoke bomb. Near the end of the game, and we've almost mastered all of our respective jobs. And it only took a little bit of off-screen grinding here and there. As tempted as I'd be to marathon this game, we are getting to the relative end, and since this was sort of like a special day I did it on, I think now is a good time to call it. But once again, the end is in sight, and I'm really excited to complete this 4-job Fiesta. So until next time, everyone, Quasar Night out.